which is sponsored by leading global companies such as Amazon.
Guys, I've finally found evidence that Pi Network is owned, or let me even say sponsored by Amazon. Yes, the popular Amazon. So I just stumble upon one USA TV broadcast news revealing the shocking information, and I'm going to show you the full video shortly. But just before I play the full video of the broadcast news, please take a moment to give us a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. So without wasting time, here's the video.
In the United States, the husband, Dr. Nicholas Kokkalis, majored in distributed applications for blockchain at Stanford University and has experience teaching blockchain-related classes at the university. He's a former CTO of StartX, a startup accelerator program based on the Stanford University campus, which is sponsored by leading global companies such as Amazon.
Do you guys hear that? It says a company which Dr. Nicholas Kokkalis, the Pi Network founder, is the CTO, meaning Chief Technology Officer, is actually sponsored by Amazon. I hope you guys are beginning to connect the points. Just keep on watching.
You can buy things in real life with Pi Network. This is a picture of the Pi Network marketplace. You can buy real things with Pi Network, China's Pi coin marketplace. This is a site where Pi Network marketplace information around the world is shared. We've already looked at some examples of actual profit from Pi Network. At this point, some of you may be wondering about the future prospects for the worldwide popular Pi Network. I've prepared some information for you. This time, we're going to take a look at the prospects for Pi Network. The biggest reason why major coins such as Bitcoin and Ethereum are not being recognized by the public is that they are difficult to use in real life. They have a slow transmission speed and very high fees. Pi Network was created based on recognition of these issues. Pi Network is the opposite of other existing coins. It already has a system put in place that allows for coin transactions. As a result, Pi Network is on the path to becoming an actual form of currency that can be widely used by the public. It's not difficult to understand that the number of users will lead this to become a successful business like Google or Facebook. Most importantly, the payment system that secures users is operated by a payment company that has hundreds of millions of users all around the world. Numerous types of credit cards, PayPal and Samsung Pay can easily be added to the existing payment system. It's only a matter of time before we adopt Pi Network as a payment system. As soon as Pi Network is adopted as a global basic payment system, it will become recognized as a currency that can be used around the world. Get one Pi Network as soon as you sign up. 11. Just press the mining button every 24 hours.
Who will end up with a substantial amount of Pi?
Most importantly, how much exactly will one Pi coin to USDT be worth? And what is my proof?
This question has sparked debates among both ardent Pi supporters and its most vocal critics. The focus here isn't just about grasping the intricacies of Pi. It's also about whether people are willing to invest their hard-earned money in it. I promise not to inundate you with technical jargon. We'll keep it simple.
And I'll go straight to the point.
Pi Network revolves around the supply and demand dynamics of Pi, especially after the launch of the open mainnet. However, today, we're focusing on a specific aspect. Think about it this way. When you have something that everyone desires, but the supply is limited, its value skyrockets. It's akin to having 3 candy bars, but 10 friends all want them. Suddenly, those candy bars become precious commodities. And when you're down to your last candy bar, yet demand remains high, that final candy bar becomes a treasure. To put it in perspective, consider Bitcoin. It began with a small group of enthusiasts mining it, and now it's worth thousands of dollars per coin. This exemplifies the power of supply and demand in action. Now, let's start with an elementary economic principle. When demand outstrips supply, the price of a commodity rises. Think of it as in the previous example. If you possess 3 oranges and 10 people want to purchase them, the scarcity of oranges drives up their price. And when you're left with only 1 orange, and demand is still high, the price skyrockets further due to the increased rarity of oranges. So, how does this relate to Pi Network? We'll explore the impact of two groups of Pi owners on the market. Group 1 comprises Pi holders with a substantial stash of Pi in their wallets, and they are long-term Pi Network miners. These individuals have been mining Pi for a considerable duration, showcasing their unwavering commitment to the Pi Network's vision. They believe deeply in Pi's potential and, as a result, opt to lock a portion of their Pi rather than spend it hastily. Conversely, we have the recruitment champions. These are individuals who have successfully referred numerous people to join the Pi Network. They are prolific recruiters and are strong believers in Pi's prospects. They also understand the importance of not hastily spending all their Pi, choosing instead to use the locking mechanism. Some of them may even reserve a substantial amount of Pi for future utility. These actions contribute significantly to the growth of the Pi network. These Pi holders, typically with a considerable quantity of Pi,
Tends to prefer locking it up for 1 to 3 years.
with a minimum lockup of 50%, they retain some for immediate use. Can you envision the thriving future of the Pi network? Well, I've been a part of the Pi mining community, and this detailed exploration of Pi network's supply and demand dynamics genuinely piqued my interest. Kudos to the PiCore team for presenting these critical insights in such a comprehensive and understandable manner. Let's break it down. We began by discussing a fundamental economic principle that anyone venturing into the world of cryptocurrencies should grasp: supply and demand. The analogy with oranges was a clever way to simplify the concept and relate it to the Pi network. Now, let's delve into the two primary groups of Pi holders. Group 1 Pi holders with a substantial stash, also known as long-term miners. These are the early adopters, the true believers in Pi network's vision. Their long-term mining activities illustrate their dedication and hint at their strong faith in Pi's potential. The fact that they opt for locking some of their Pi instead of spending it all is a testament to their commitment. Then we have the recruitment champions. These individuals are the lifeblood of Pi network's growth. They've referred many others, which indicates their deep understanding of Pi's potential. They comprehend the value of holding onto their Pi for the long term, which is why they also choose the locking mechanism. Notably, these Pi holders often opt to lock their Pi for 1-3 years with at least 50% lock. This strategic approach ensures they have Pi for future use while also contributing to a stable Pi ecosystem. Next, Group 2, known as the X-Pi owners, are long-term miners with fewer Pi coins. These individuals may not have amassed a significant stash, but their long-term commitment is evident. They understand the importance of catching up with the early miners and thus opt to lock at least 50% of their Pi for 1-3 years. The small Pi owners, a subgroup with a smaller Pi holding, also play a pivotal role in the Pi network ecosystem. While some may not choose to lock their Pi, those who do often opt for shorter lockup periods. See ya later, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like and subscribe button down below.